At my birthday party, my parents didn't reserve a seat for me. The next day, when they opened the newspaper, they were shocked and started trembling. Reddit, Reddit Reddings, Reddit TikTok, Reddit Stories, Reddit Storyists, USA, 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 TikTok. At my birthday party, my parents didn't reserve a seat for me. When I arrived at a fancy restaurant, my mom sneered, "There is no place for you here. Go sit on the street." Ha ha ha. Everyone was laughing, so I turned away and ended all relationships. The next day, when they opened the newspaper, they were shocked and started trembling. The doors of the fancy hotel opened and I walked into a bright, beautiful entrance. A big, shiny chandelier lit up the room. Well-dressed people stood around talking and laughing. The women wore sparkling dresses and looked like they belonged in a movie. As soon as I saw all of this, I felt a small ache in my chest. This was supposed to be my party, but I didn't feel welcome at all. It was my 31st birthday. My family had invited me, saying since it's a special day, let's celebrate in a big way. I hadn't seen them in a long time. We had grown apart. But I thought maybe this would be a nice way to reconnect. I hoped it would feel good to be with my family again. I was wrong. When I got to the reception desk, the hotel staff member looked me up and down. "Are you on the guest list?" he asked, like I didn't belong there. I told him my name with confidence, but he looked confused. "Please wait a moment, miss," he said. While I stood there feeling awkward, my mom, Olivia, and my sister, Jessica, showed up. They were dressed nicely and smiling like rich women in a magazine. But when they saw me, their smiles changed just a little. "Oh, Laura, you're here," they said. "It's been a while." Their voices sounded polite but cold. Then came the shock. "There's no seat for you, Laura," my mom said. "What? What do you mean?" I asked, not believing what I was hearing. She kept smiling. "We booked everything a while ago. There's no room to add another seat now. Why don't you grab something to eat at a pub nearby? That could be fun, right?" I just stood there stunned. A pub? Was this some kind of joke? I was supposed to be the guest of honor at this party. I had stayed away from my family for a while, but I still thought they would invite me properly. When Jessica saw the look on my face, she just shrugged. "Well, you work at a pub, right? You'd probably feel more at home there," she said, clearly looking down on me. I wanted to speak, but no words came out. They didn't see me as their sister. They only saw me as the one who works at a pub. "Don't take it the wrong way, Laura," my mother added in a soft voice. "It's just that there's a place that suits you better." Her voice sounded gentle, but her words cut deep. It felt like she was telling me I didn't belong with them. My eyes began to blur. I felt a mix of sadness, anger, and disappointment rising in my throat. Still, I smiled and said, "I get it. Sorry for bothering you." I turned around. They looked almost relieved. I didn't look back. As I stepped outside, the cold night air brushed against my cheeks. The bright lights of the party grew smaller behind me. As I walked away, memories started coming back. Since I was young, I was never good enough in my mother's eyes. My sister was smart, outgoing, and always the family's pride. I love baking, but my mom thought it was just a silly hobby. My dad, though, was different. He loved my cakes and smiled proudly every time I improved. But he passed away when I was 12. I didn't have time to heal before my mother remarried. My stepfather didn't pay much attention to me. He preferred my sister because of her good grades and charm. I felt invisible at home no matter what I did. I kept trying to win their approval, working hard and never giving up. But they never saw me as successful. Even so, I chose my own path. After finishing vocational school, I left home and cut ties with my family. I went to Italy to train at a top restaurant. I'd always loved baking and I wanted to learn the real art of pastry making. It was tough at first. I didn't know the language. And I was alone in a new country. But I kept practicing, learning through mistakes and never giving up. I slowly became more confident and finally decided to open my own bakery. Starting the shop wasn't easy. I faced a lot of problems. Sometimes money was tight and sales didn't go the way I hoped. But I didn't give up my love for baking. And everything I had learned helped me keep going. Over time, more and more people started coming to my shop. Word spread, and my cakes became well known. Now even food lovers from other countries come to try them. When I see that, I feel like all my hard work was worth it. Those moments bring me true happiness. No matter how hard things get, I've learned how important it is to believe in myself and keep moving forward. Still, my family only sees me as someone who works in a pub. My sister Jessica is married to Henry, an investment banker. He works in finance, managing money, and handling big business deals. He earns a lot and is also known in high society. Because of his job, Jessica gets invited to fancy parties and expensive restaurants. She lives a rich life, but not because of anything she did. It's all thanks to Henry. My parents also enjoy that life. With Henry's help, they live in a wealthy neighborhood, travel often, and shop without worry. Suddenly, I laughed a little. That's enough, I thought. People don't change that easily. Right then, I made a decision. I would never contact my family again. I don't need their approval to know who I am. There are people out there who truly value me. I looked up at the night sky and took a deep breath. The cold air helped calm the anger I still felt inside. My life will keep going, with or without my family. With that thought, I slowly started walking home. Then my phone buzzed. It was a message from Scott, my manager. "Laura, it's an emergency. Please come to the shop right away." His message sounded serious. I was shocked and stopped. "Scott, what happened?" "Tell me," I said. "I'll explain later." "Just hurry, Laura," he replied. His voice sounded serious, so I quickly turned around and ran straight to the shop. When I got there, it was dark and strangely quiet. "Scott, are you here?" I called out, feeling nervous suddenly. "Happy birthday, Laura." The lights came on all at once and I saw the smiling faces of all the staff. I stood frozen, eyes wide in surprise. On the counter was a beautiful birthday cake made just for me. Everyone popped party crackers and surrounded me with happy faces. "Happy 31st, Laura," they cheered. "This is our way of saying thank you for everything you do." Their kind words filled my heart. Even if my own family didn't care, there were people here who truly appreciated me.